Today I want to do a standalone video on Mind Capital. I've been quite impressed with this company and I want to let you know about it. Let's get started. All right, so today we're focusing more specifically on Mind Capital. I've been very impressed with Mind Capital so far. I joined last week, I believe. Let me have a look at something here for you guys. I joined on the 24th of April here, right? And my contribution was $500 in USD, and so far I've earned close to $30, so it's around 0.7% per day, every day, Monday to Friday. They don't trade weekends, obviously. So as you can see here, the way it works is the percentage distributed is the gross profit, and then the net amount is 65% of that. So you got 65% of that profit going to you guys and 35% going to the company for their the tools and the traders and everything. Okay, so if you see here 102, for instance, on that day, on the 8th of April, it means that you get 65% of that straight into your pocket. On average, gross amount is around 1% and above, as you can see here. And then you get 65% of that. So on average, you get around between 0.6 and 0.8% net profit of daily earnings every day. So for me, for instance, I started on the 24th of April. I got $3, 356, 334, 317, 228, 237. So some days are better than others, obviously. But I've been really impressed with what I've seen, with the dashboard, with how intuitive the interface is. I like the layout. I like everything about the website. You can read more about, and I've done some videos about Mind Capital before, so you can go back and have a look at my videos. Basically, the CEO is a celebrity with a great business track record. You can visit the offices in Spain. They've got trading evidence in the tech webinars. The email support is really good. They've got great transparency. They've been around since January 2020, so they're quite young. And yeah, so far I'm really impressed with that. So I've requested a summary of the trading performances for the last four months. Actually, this one goes back to, let me put it a bit bigger for you guys. Goes back to the 1st of October. I believe they were in pre-launch for a while, and then they launched officially in January 2020. But here you can see, okay, you got three columns here, and that's in Spanish. So the ROI Bruto is the gross performance. The net is what you guys are going to get into your pocket. So it's 65% of the gross, and the commission goes to them, to the company. So you don't need to worry about that. This is the gross amount, and this in the middle is the percentage that goes into your pockets. Okay, so as you can see here, they've been super consistent from the beginning. So from the start, you can see 0.75, 0.61, 0.80, 0.72, 0.77, 0.80, and I can go on and on about this. You can have a look at that. If you need, you can request it from support. My advice would be to have a look at, let me have a look at something here. Yeah, my advice would be just sign up, log in, have a look around, just do your research about Mind Capital, what you think about it. And yeah, you can now start from $40. So that's the big news. Starting from the 1st of May, you can start with $40 only, and then you can see how your contribution is progressing. You can see your daily amount, and then if you feel like upgrading and getting to a bigger amount, you can do so. Okay. My advice would be to, I mean, it's only 0.7% today, so it's less than 1% today. So let's say if you start with $1,000, you're getting around $90, sorry, around $9 or $10 a day on average. So $10 a day. If you start with 1,000, if you start with I don't know, 500, like me, you get a bit less than $5 a day. Okay, so even if you start small, you'll be playing with peanuts if you don't invest, a substantial amount. So I would advise to have a look around, just do your research, invest small, but then you can upgrade pretty quickly and, get bigger amounts on a daily basis. So that's what I'm planning to do. I'm waiting for another few weeks and I'm going to upgrade to probably the $1,000 package. And yeah, I do believe this one is going to be long term. I mean, again, it doesn't mean anything. Do your own research, etc., etc. But from what I've seen from the research, from what I've gathered, this one is pretty good, and you can also compound your interest as well. Every single time you get to $100, you can compound. So instead of having $500 here, once I get to $100 of profit, those $100 will be added to the $500. Okay, and I will do a separate video on this and to show you the potential of compounding with Mind Capital, and see what kind of earnings you can get after a few months of compounding. All right, guys, this is it for me today. Just have a look around, do your research. I really think this is a really good project. I'm really excited about it. I know in June they're also gonna start with their own exchange. They're gonna have their own coin, MC My Capital coin. So I mean, they're doing stuff to really solidify the company and to really prove that they're here for the long term. So I mean, so far so good with My Capital. I will keep you updated with my progress. This is Frankie. If you like my content, like and subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care.